Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Dead Cells. So, last couple of runs, we've been doing some fun and wacky kind of runs, and I figure might as well keep it going, right? Wait, what does this one do again? Oh, if you strike from far away. All right, that one's a little bit trickier to manage. But I'm sure we could do something with that. Anyway, the important thing is that we are having a fun time. I don't know if we're gonna, like, stick with the whole if this whole, like, bow thing. Not forever, maybe, but I do want to try varying our runs up a little bit. Nice. Can actually kick him back. Or kick his own, bombs back at him. I like that. That is a fun time. Alright, let's see if we can actually beat a challenge room. And we totally should be— oh god. Ran out of speed at the worst possible time. Okay, just, whoop. Does it seem like the arrow is blunted a little bit there? Maybe that's just me imagining things. Oh god, duck, duck! Goose? Any geese? Probably no geeses. Okay. Let's be cool about this, man. Alright, we got this, we got this. I mean, we have a minute to clear this place. This god-awful, horrible place. Alright. Simple. Simple and clean. Okay. Not quite so simple. Come on, get out of my way. Alright. Whoop. Okay, okay. Hang on. I'm not done with you yet. Oh. Okay, now I'm done with you. There we go. Okay. Calm it down, calm it down. No need to get hasty here. I mean, just keep some distance from— man, the distance you need for that critical to trigger is quite something, ain't it? Yeah, that bow is a bad idea for what we're currently trying to do. Unless we're doing this, which sort of works. Sort of. My goodness. This is Dead Cells. This is Dead Cells. This is Dead Cells. And we ran out of time because I was way too slow. Alright, noted. Noted. That's at least— oh, you know what? That's totally— yeah. We're gonna go footloose here. Ow. Footloose and fancy free. Excellent, excellent. This is gonna be the greatest run of all time. Got off to a bit of a slow start, but we'll get there. We'll just be kicking things and a hacking and a whacking and other stuff. I mean, we should probably make up for lost time by maybe not being quite so slow. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing today. It's actually still very early, so my brain has not completely warmed up yet. So, you know, as you have to do in the cold Arctic regions of Canada where the sun never shines. I kid, of course. It's actually quite nice in Canada. In fact, I mean, it's actually nice and cool this morning, but been rather unbearably humid for someone such as myself. I was like born for the cold. Born for the cold, and I should move even further north, except they don't have as good internet access, so that would probably be a problem. In which, you know, it's natural. Why invest in internet infrastructure if the population is too small? As, you know, the cold, barren, northern regions of Canada presumably are. You know what? Let's, no, you know what? I want to go back to the ossuary. Go back to our usual haunts of, you know, kind of wandering into deep, dark places. I'm not entirely sure why I bought that ice grenade now that I think about it. Seeing as it does not seem likely that I'm going to keep it into the late game. it's the kind of item we'd probably get rid of fairly quickly. But yeah, so... Alright, we're not doing anything too revolutionary on this particular run, at least so far. We may decide to do something revolutionary later. Depends on how things go. You know what? Someday, Mr. Bouncer Shield, I will remember to actually unlock you, but that day is not today. I should make more of an effort, though, to use bows and other weapons. I just didn't feel... That was the infantry bow, right? Didn't really feel like using it. I'd buy that. I could buy this bow and infinite arrows, actually. Not a bad idea. We'll also replace that, replace some of our money with that. And hopefully I don't die now, because I won't have very much money. But then again, money is so trivial. So trivial. I'd never have any money if I could buy stat upgrades in every single store, but as we've established before, that would probably make the game a bit too easy, probably. Alright, a health upgrade and a strength upgrade. That works well with what we're going for here right now, I think. I mean, everything's pretty balanced, sort of. 2 free 2, not bad. It all works out. But yeah, I like going this route because I can guarantee getting a lot of cells, and I feel like I get more cells on these runs. Ow. Probably shouldn't have done that. Should have just set the guy on fire and been done with it. Or, you know, used my infantry arrow. Oh, he is actually over here. Aha, sucker! Then I shall replace the fire with, or the ice with fire. It all works out. Alright, that is my kind of game right there. Alright, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for this scrub-a-dub-dub to get right into range, and then I, you know, still expertly, yeah, and I kick in midair instead of actually using my infinite arrows. Good job, Gaslight. Genius. Alright. Yeah, so now we have an arrow, a bow, and we should make some effort to actually use it. That would probably be a good idea. There we go. Yeah, having a nice ranged weapon, it makes things a little bit more efficient, because then we don't actually have to get up here and get into the face of our opponents. Now, let's see here. If we want to make the time door in the sepulcher, then we shall want to move forward. You know, I should just make it an effort at this point to pronounce sepulcher different every single run. I got comments, man. Got lots of comments about how I pronounce it wrong. Though I think some of those are on older videos where like I have since corrected myself. But you know how it is. I mean, when I'm just looking at the notifications and not seeing which videos they're coming from, I sometimes think to myself, I'm still getting it wrong. Will I ever get it right? Ever? Maybe. Probably. Probably not. My mouth was not made for wording good. Unfortunately. The great irony, really, is that I like to think I have a good vocabulary, but I cannot speak worth anything. It's terrible, really. Terrible. Whoop. Oh, I hate it when you do that, Mr. Armadillo Man. It's like so cheesy, so cheap, so not right, man. Oh, there's also a... You know what? Let's just ignore the fact that there is a time door out there. Because I don't think we're gonna make it. Well, we might, actually, but, you know, I do want to take our time, and the sepulcher door, sepulcher, however you pronounce it, it only has one stat upgrade. But then again, there's some that have no stat upgrades. Alright, let's see if we can redeem ourselves. I mean, I should have known with the last challenge door that wasn't gonna work. I didn't have enough items for speed. Really, Gaslight? Really? Well, that's embarrassing. I slipped right off the edge. It happens sometimes. Like I said, it's early. It'll be a miracle if I actually make it to the Watcher. Oh! You know what I completely forgot? Last time we unlocked Rune to be able to, like, go into the daily run. And we, like, never actually On this run, we didn't actually go check out that door because it was hinted off to me that that door, it's not that big door. It's behind Stats Guy, you know, the Mr. Oh, I'm not impressed by your achievements, Dad. I kid. That was a joke. I like to think my parents are reasonably proud of me. I mean, you know, I don't think they entirely understand at times what's with the whole YouTube thing. But, you know, they're like, well, as long as you're happy. Or, you know, something like that. I feel like I'm really Ooh, what is this? Oh, they've changed the graphic for the biter swarm. It's now a bomb with cool little... I want to look at those as sunglasses, but that's like a bow, isn't it? But doesn't that look kind of like sunglasses? I like to think of that as sunglasses. That is so cute. That is so cool. I like it. Biters away! I mean, I totally had to do that. Look at them. Look at them with their little bows on. I like to look at this bomb. Yeah. I'm gonna forever see that bomb as being, sunglasses. But, I mean, it's obviously the bow that biters are known for. Oh, thank you for the kebab. I didn't even have to tell you I was feeling peckish. You just knew because you care that much, Mr. Armadillo Man. I underestimated you. I severely underestimated you. And thus, the lesson of today is don't underestimate people. Give them a chance. Give peace a chance, man. I mean, especially given some of the ridiculous things that have gone on in the world this past week, huh? Not gonna say anything about them. Remember, this is not a political channel, even though I say that, yet I pretty clearly have strong opinions on things that I let slip every now and then. I try not to make it anything more than me just joking around. I don't want people thinking that I actually have opinions on things. Well, also, you know, this is not the forum for stuff like that, but I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time just, you know, keeping my mouth shut. Actually, given some of the hilarious things that have been going on in the world. Hilarious and also sad things that have been going on in the world. You know what I'm talking about, probably, so I'll say no more. You know, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, etc. And we'll leave it at that. But yeah. Weird stuff happening out there. Anyway, but yeah, so that is basically the extent of what I will be referring to current events with. I can't ignore you, Mr. Throwing Dagger. You are truly my best friend. Oh god. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that was, generally speaking, less than ideal. Let's heal up. We've been taking some bad damages this particular run thus far. Alright, we'll set everyone on fire. I mean, yeah, why do real work when we can get the cow for free or whatever? There we go. Infinite recursion. That's not at all what's happening there, but I'll call it infinite recursion anyway, because I can. In my madness. Yeah, there we go. Come on, aw. You murdered our slug babies. How could you do that, man? How could you do that? They were innocent, man. They didn't hurt anyone. They didn't even have a chance. And truly, that is the greatest crime of all, is it not? To not give the slug babies a chance to hurt anyone. That was pretty bad again. Alright, but then again... Okay. I need to get some hits in. Alright. There we go. Yeah, let the slugs do the work. It'll be fun, they said. And it was. It was very fun, actually. Oh. Aha! Missed me. Oh, and there was a slug right there. Ow. Okay. This is, Gaslight, you are being very, very sloppy. Alright, he's dead. He's dead and he can never hurt us again. Alright, that's okay. Oh god. Run, my slug babies. Yeah, bleeding is also very powerful. So, if you can't beat them, slowly bleed them to death until they die. And life will find a way from there. There we go. Ah, what the heck, we might as well kill every single enemy while we're at it. Plus, I mean, this is actually the only way forward, so that's good. Into the sepulcher. Sepulcher, sepulcher, whatever. Whatever it is a thing. And it is a good thing. Man, we have so many runs left ahead of us, don't we? Unlock everything. Excuse me. There's even a few items we still haven't actually unlocked. Haven't even found the blueprints for. Which again reminds me, I really should go to the promenade a bit more often. I kind of hope, something that I would like to see is eventually, like, hard mode versions of every single level. Like, sort of like how, as far as I'm right, time door. As far as I'm concerned, the, prison depths are like the hard mode variant of the prisoner cells that you start in, so that's good. The toxic sewers, or the old sewers, are the hard mode version of the... Yeah, the old sewers, hard mode version of the toxic sewers. I mean, I would love to see a hard mode version of the promenade. But then again, I feel like I've had this conversation, maybe it was only in my head, like something I was thinking of, like making a conversation piece of later, and never got around to, but if, I suppose it's possible that the graveyard is kind of like the hard mode equivalent of the promenade, depending on your point of view. Alright, come on, fellas. Slug babies to the rescue! Beautiful. They do get a lot of work done, don't they, those little slugs? I'm very, very, very happy with our progress so far. And then he died. Ow. Okay, Magic Mike. Mikey. Oh god, oh god. I'm gonna need that kebab now. Give me that kebab. Tasty, tasty kebab. Alright. Wow, that worked out nicely. Beautiful again. And... I mean that... Oh dear. There we go. Alright, kill everything. This is not gonna be one of my faster runs, I can already tell you that. I mean, I could turn it around. The thing is, I don't really want to. I'm kinda having fun just meandering. A little bit of meandering never hurt anyone. Just works out. It does its job. I also can't wait until we get to open those little mini doors. We're gonna get some kind of cool rune for that. Also, what is the rune symbol? Ah, the Challenger rune. That's interesting to me. Like, it's really interesting to me, the notion that, we're gonna go down here before opening that locked door. But it's really interesting to me, the idea that, you can, in fact, unlock, or go into the daily run from the, just the regular game mode. Which I assume, like I said before last time, that, I bet that's so that you can go for the first level, collect some money and some stat upgrades and stuff, and then go into the daily and have a bit of a leg up on the competition. And that's pretty interesting, actually. I think that is a pretty nifty idea. Very nifty indeed. That's probably part of the secret to, like, really making a splash at the top of the leaderboards, if I had to guess. Slug babies, don't let me down! And also, bleeding daggers, don't let me down either. Oh. Okay, it's getting a little dark in here. Let's wander over here, friendos. Okay, I let him hit me. Oh god. I'm gonna die down here, aren't I? Let's not let that happen. Oh yeah, only 2... Oh god. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm playing this like we've got a lot more health. We've got the strength, but we don't have the survivability of health to afford to be making some of these silly mistakes I'm making. Oh, it's just a magic mic. I mean, I am not worried about Magic Mike. Magic Mike is, you know, he's simple. Simple and clean. And also very, very predictable. There we go. Little bit of blood, a little bit of fire. Fire and blood always works out. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's, there we go. There we are again. Alright, jeez. You know what? I'm not gonna heal myself. That's gonna be my punishment for my recklessness. I mean, having said that, I'm not going to buy health upgrades, because health upgrades are for suckers. Though I will replace the boots for the balanced blade, and thus get myself a little bit of extra health here. It seems like a fair trade-off. Plus, also, the balanced blade does incredibly good work, all things considered. There we go. Yeah, this is really feeling more like a typical Gaming by Gaslight run, except for the fact that I've been changing my weapons around a lot more often than I normally do. Which is unusual for me indeed. More strength? Don't mind if I do. Of course, then again, I mean, the way we're going, this is like setting itself up perfectly. Excuse me as I die a little slowly there. This is setting itself up perfectly for a Cursed Sword run. And I am okay with that. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, now I'm gonna heal myself. Whoop. Alright, that got a little crazy, didn't it? But, I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. You know what? This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the run. This is gonna be the run. Ice Grenade is good, but I like what we've got so far. This is gonna be the run where, like, I totally ace the Watcher. Because I'm taking so much unnecessary damage now that I'll have it all out of my system by the time we actually get to the Watcher. If only life worked that way, huh? Oh, what a world it would be. What a world it would be indeed. It'd be a very weird world. A world where things worked backwards and inside out. And also where everyone spoke in rhyme, probably. Man. Could you imagine if that's actually how the world worked, where you had to speak in rhyme? If that was like the official language of... Oh boy. I think of that mostly because... Just thinking of Edrigan the Demon, because I'm a comic book nerd apparently, and I randomly think about stuff like that for no particular reason. Ow. And actually, specifically, I'm gonna have to reread it now that I'm thinking about it, but, oh, what is the, graphic novel that I'm thinking of? Arkham Asylum... Living Hell? Is that what it was? Yeah, Living Hell, with, that's the one that introduced the Great White Shark, wasn't it? Yeah, and Humpty Dumpty. Man. Anyway, yeah. Introduced... And I had the notion there... Well, I don't think that comic in particular introduced the notion that, demons... particularly high-level demons speak in rhyme in the DC universe, but... It's an interesting thought, isn't it? That would get tedious very quickly, I imagine. To us normies who don't enjoy speaking in... iambic pentameter. Which is also not the only way of rhyming, and also I'm pretty sure I horribly butchered the pronunciation of that. But I'll just arbitrarily assume, despite my butchery of the English language, that I am still sort of understood. Wait a minute. No, I haven't even picked up... Wait, where am I going here? There's a locked door there. There's a couple of portally things over there. Oh, back over that way. I see. Alright. That is the way, my friend. That is the way. Alright. Let's get on track here so we're not taking, like, all day about this. Because no one wants to take all day in the dungeon. Especially not in the darkest of dungeons, such as this one. Beautiful. Just cheese it a little. Because I am nothing if not full of cheese, probably. Actually, that'd be kind of gross. I would not want to be full of cheese. That seems like it would be that'd be a horrible way to live. And I, for one, would want no part of it. Good day, sir. Alright, there we go. Alright, little warpy portally thingy. Hang on a second. I can go back that way. Excellent. So, hopefully there we go. This leads us to the key. And then we can warp back like so, which is always good. Who doesn't like a little bit of warping around? A little bit of shortcutterizing. And then we'll go over here, and then down here, and stab these guys like that. I mean, we didn't really get anywhere new or anything, but we got a couple extra cells out of it, and that is worth it. And 20 minutes in already. And this is the slowest run of all time. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, that is really the closest portal thing. It always throws me off just how, like, spread out the shortcut portal things are in the Sepulchre. They are very spread out indeed. And also, that is the wrong way. Consult a map, Gaslight, come on. You're supposed to have an innate sense of direction, and yet... Okay, this time we're going the right way for sure. Alright. Off we go. Do bigger and better things. In fact, we're going to the boss things. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and do that. And that. And also that. Man. I like how fast they are. It is to go through there. Also, I just noticed that there is now a little blinky thing to let you know that your speed bonus is about to run out. That is a nice touch. I like that. But anyway, getting back to our like hard mode versions of levels. Mostly the reason I'd want a hard mode version of the Promenade is just so that we could actually have more chances of running into that target dummy thing, which is required to unlock the lure blueprint, without actually having to go to the Promenade. Mostly because I feel every time I go to the Promenade, I end up being a little weaker than if I didn't go to the Promenade. That could just be me. I might be imagining things, because again, I'm pretty sure the game attempts to average the number of... Okay, that's a new one. I was apparently I kept turning around to shoot the little guy when I actually was trying to throw my knife through the door. I mean, that's good to know, actually. Better to learn that now at a point of low, kind of odd, that's a situation that never came up before, apparently. I've just never been in a situation. I'll just take that for money. Not that we need the money, but, I mean, who doesn't like a bit of money, right? Money makes the world go round. Unfortunately, probably. Well, not unfortunately, but then again. If... Actually, I'm trying to think to myself now. Like, now that I've started this conversation. If money was not a thing... I mean... Well, I guess it would only work if humanity ever got over its inherent greed and lust for power. Or something like that. Or, you know, we reach, like, the Star Trek level of, you know, just utopia, basically, where we have replicators that just, you know, transmogrify stuff and other stuff so that we never need to go without. And, you know, that would be good. I'm so happy those little bats count for getting rid of Curse. Whoa! I am less happy that, I don't know why I came back just for the money. We have so much money as it is. Anyway, yeah. That'll be an interesting time. That would be an interesting time to be alive when, like, we reach, like, a post-scarcity society where, you know, people don't have to work, there's no money, everything is just free and stuff. I mean, there's some people who say such a society would never happen. And maybe they're right, but I like to be optimistic and imagine that, you know, there is some grand and glorious future for humanity just around the corner. Or something like that. I mean, even then, I mean, it's not like there wouldn't be problems for a society to face, naturally, because there's always going to be problems, but, you know, that's the beautiful thing I find about science fiction, is that it lets you imagine, or see how other people have imagined, exactly where humanity is going, and ideally the happier places it may go. Of course, if you're reading Cyberpunk, maybe things are a bit less happy. But, you know, no civilization in the entire history of mankind has ever been perfect, so, you know, there is that. But then again, would we really want a perfect society, now that I think about it? I mean, a perfect society would have no conflict, and no conflict means no stories, and no stories mean... what the heck is my point, for instance? I mean, there's always got to be some kind of conflict, right? I mean, I suppose, like in some hypothetical, far distant future, where there is only war, then, well, no. In some, like, super distant, far future, where humanity is, like, advanced to the point where we are basically like unto God himself, then, I imagine the only thing we'd have left to, like, fight against is the inevitable entropy and, like, collapse of the universe or whatever. Assuming you subscribe to such notions. I don't exactly know what I mean by that, because I don't know... I have no idea enough about, universal stuff, good job, Gaslight, to be able to say I know what I'm talking about on that end, other than the fact that apparently entropy is always increasing, and someday that'll lead to the death of the universe, possibly in some form or another. Which is an interesting and scary thought. I mean, I like the universe. It's where I keep all my stuff. I wouldn't want anything to happen to it. That'd be very, very unfortunate, all things considered. Oh dear. Alright, where is... Aha! There you are. Alright, so we've got a lot of strength going behind us right now, so that is a plus. That's a good thing. Man, you can tell it's early, because I am rambling from one topic to the next with no coherent line of anything. No real consciousness. No real sanity. No real life. Just warbling on. And that's what you come here for. Presumably. I have to assume. It's for my madness. And rambling. Oh dear. You know what? That cursed sword run is looking far less likely than ever before. Since, one, we haven't found a cursed sword, and two, at our general rate of progress, I can't help but think... Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. That actually worked out nicely. All things considered. Oop. I mean, when you get to a point where you can basically almost, but not quite, one-shot enemies with just the knife, you know you're doing good. And today is a good day. A very good day, in fact. It is a rather, looking out the window there for a split second, a dangerous proposition, I know, but I don't know why. I mean, I guess there could be a random, unexpected solar eclipse or something. Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. But anyway, yeah, it's a very beautiful day is what I'm getting at. Very beautiful. A very nice day out. A day which one should not waste it and should spend all their time inside playing video games, probably. Seriously, though, let's see here. Better upgrade? Better upgrade? Actually, it occurs to me, this firebomb would have actually worked nicely if we were going for a ranged kind of run, because it does have an ability that causes arrows to fall out of our enemies, which is always good. I mean, probably awkward for our enemies to have arrows sticking out of them all the time. Alright. So, definitely not my top run. You know, we've got to practice. We've got to play the game in weird situations like this, like when I'm half conscious, apparently, and also half insane. That way we, you know, if we can win the game in any possible scenario, then we are doing good, probably. No, I probably should have done this the other way around, where I threw the bomb after the other stuff. There's another wormily wobbly thing. Okay. Alright, so far so good. More worms. Okay, we can do this. We can do this! Alright, okay. Okay, totally got this. Totally tiddly-tidly. Whatever the heck that means. No, I wanted to get my stuff back. Okay, okay. And roll past him, wait for it. Pasta is delicious and very good as well. I don't know what that had to do with any... Every time, Gaslight, every time. That's alright, someday you'll learn. Someday you will learn to embrace the tentacle. And then life will be better. Oh, there's still one more left. Wondering what was going on there. Alright, okay, throw this, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him. Oh, good job, Gaslight. Better heal yourself, lest you wreck... Okay, good, good. So far, very good. All is well. Alright, tentacles are tentacling. No, no, no. Nope, this is not the time, not the time. Wow, that worked out. Beautiful. We set them all on fire simultaneously. Whoa. And more fire is required. Yes, lots of fire. Lots and lots and lots of fire. Worms to the rescue. Took some more unnecessary hits there. It's gonna happen one day. I'm actually gonna totally ace this boss. And he's dead. Alright. Well, that worked out rather well, I think. Alright, you blew up, you gave me your cells, and I shall move on with my life. And so shall you, dear viewer. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below to let me know what you're thinking. And I will see you all in the next video.